Hi friends, welcome to Top Winner Academy. So we'll be starting a current affairs class today, 9th October 2020. Thank you for the support that you are giving. I expect you to give more from your side, and I expect in the comment section. I'll be starting a new course of Indian history and world history also, right? And art and culture, then ecology and environment for UPSC, right? So I know need your participation, right? You can contact me and you can comment me in the comment box, right? So let us discuss. See, first, right to protest and express dissent. So we'll discuss what it is and when it was, when why we have, why what made us to discuss this. And the right to protest. Right to protest peacefully is enshrined in the Indian Constitution, the Article 19, Clause 1, Clause A. So guarantees freedom and speech and expression in Article 19, Clause 1, Clause B, and assures citizens' right to assemble peacefully and without arms. Right. There are two articles. Okay, 19 clause 1 clause A, which are guarantees the freedom of speech and expression, and article 19 clause 1 clause B assures the citizens to assemble peacefully or peaceably and without arms. Make sure that without arms, right? So article 19 clause 2 made such reasonable restriction for it. See, the Constitution authorizes the government to impose by law reasonable restrictions upon the freedom of speech and expression in the interest of the public order. That is Article 19, Clause 2 says. So why in news? Because of the Shaheen Bagh judgment that upheld the right to peaceful protest against a law, but it unequivocally cleared that the public ways and public spaces cannot be occupied, that too indefinitely. Okay, you can protest, that is your right, but you cannot occupy the public places. That was the judgment. Okay, is it clear? Next is Stockholm Convention. What it is? So Stockholm Convention is a global treaty to protect human health and the environment from persistent organic compounds. POPs. What is persistent organic compounds? So POPs are chemicals that remain intact in the environment for long period. Okay, that will be remaining in the environment or in our body for long period and become widely distributed geographically, accumulate in the fatty tissues of the living organisms, and are toxic to humans and wildlife. Okay, so global treaty to protect the human health and the environment from the persistent organic compounds, that is Stockholm Convention. Okay, that's the objective of the Stockholm Convention, right? The support to transition to safer alternative one. Next, target additional persistent organic pollutants for action, clean up stockpiles and equipments containing POPs. Suppose you have your country will be having, or our country will be having a stockpiles of POPs. So let's clean up this, work together for a POP free future. Then why in news? India ratified a ban on 7 chemicals that are hazardous to the health. Right. Okay, and the chemicals that was listed under the Stockholm Convention. These are chlordicone, hexabromobiphenyl, hexabromodiphenyl ether, and heptabromodiphenyl ether. Okay, then tetrabromodiphenyl ether and pentabromodiphenyl ether, pentachlorobenzene, hexabromochlorodecaine and hexachlorobutadiene. Okay. See, the ratification process would enable India to access global environmental facility. That we will discuss what is global environmental facility. See, India ratified Stockholm Convention. India ratified, or Indian Parliament has ratified Stockholm Convention in 2016. Okay, there were 12 initial POPs under the Stockholm Convention. So we have to discuss. We have to just go through that. There were pesticides such as aldrin, chlordane, DDT, dieldrin, endrin, heptachlor, hexachlorobenzene, okay, Myrex, toxaphene. Then industrial chemicals are there. That's also hexachlorobenzene. Hexachlorobenzene is there. Pesticides, and here also hexachlorobenzene, polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and byproducts such as hexachlorobenzene is also here, and polychlorinated something is not needed to mention, PCDD. That is on you have to remember PCDD. Nothing, no need to mug up this. Right, no need to mug up this. And PCBs need to, UPSC will be asking this only, right? If UPSC is asking, UPSC will never ask these all names, right? Okay, so you have to next, global environmental facility. What is global environmental facility? It is a multilateral financial mechanism that provides grants to developing countries for projects that benefit the global environment and promote sustainable livelihood in local community. Suppose, see, the developed nations, they have enough fund for environmental program to do, right? But local nations, or the local communities, or the developing nations, or the underdeveloped nations, they won't be having enough fund. So global environmental facility will help these developing nations or the underdeveloped nations to implement such programs which will be beneficial for this local communities, or local communities in the developing or developed country, underdeveloped countries. Okay, so next is GEF. So it is established during Rio Summit of 1992. Headquarters, it is Washington DC of United States. Global environmental facilities managed by United Nations Development Program, UNDP, the World Bank, and the United Nations Environmental Program, UNEP. Okay, there are 183 nations, and some civil societies, organizations, international institutions, private sectors, etc., to address the environmental issues across the globe. The financial mechanism was established to help tackle our planet's most pressing environmental problems. Okay, then it provides fund to developing countries to transition economics for projects related to climate change, biodiversity, and ozone layer depletion. Then SBI. See, SBI is formed by the amalgamation of three banks: Bank of Bengal, Bank of Bombay, and Bank of Madras. See, Bank of Bengal, before it was formed in 1809, but before that there was Bank of Calcutta. It formed in 1806. Okay, this Bank of Calcutta, it was converted into, it was changed to Bank of Bengal. Okay, then Bank of Bombay was formed in 1840. Then Bank of Madras was formed in 1843. These three banks amalgamated to form Imperial Bank of India in 1921. Okay, from 1st July 1955, Imperial Bank of India it is converted to SBI, State Bank of India. Okay, so next is Indian Air Force Day. Indian Air Force Day celebrated as October 8. October 8, and Air Force in India, it was raised, officially it was raised in 1932. It was for supporting Royal Air Force of United Kingdom. Okay, now it is the fourth largest in the world after USA, China, and Russia. Okay, next it headquarters in New Delhi, and its motto of Indian Air Force IAF is touch the sky with glory. touch the sky with glory, and it is taken from Bhagavad Gita. This motto is taken from Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so next, there is A is there, I'm sorry, advanced manufacturing hub. Okay, it is set up in Tamil Nadu. It is going to set up in Tamil Nadu by Tamil Nadu government and World Economic Forum. Okay, World Economic Forum. This will help the state harness opportunities in the sectors of electric mobility, solar energy, and textiles. Okay, what is World Economic Forum? It's a non-profit organization that was founded in January 1971. It is based on Cologne, Geneva, Switzerland, and was formed with an initiative to improve the state of the world. Right. This organization was formerly known as European Management Forum. Next is second annual World Cotton Day. Okay, 7th October 2020 is regarded as the second annual Cotton Day. So 7th October is annual Cotton Day. So first annual Cotton Day, it was celebrated in 7th October 2019. It was celebrated by International Cotton Advisory Committee and co-established alongside with 4 organizations: World Trade Organization, International Trade Center, United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, and the Food and Agriculture Organization. Okay, in 2019 it was celebrated by this 4 organizations along with International Cotton Advisory Committee. Right. So it is specialty with India. On that day, Smriti Irani, our Union Minister of Textiles and Women and Child Development, launched the first ever brand and logo of Indian cotton. Now, India's premium cotton will be known as Kasturi cotton. Our cotton will be known as Kasturi cotton. Okay, in the world cotton trend, the Kasturi cotton brand will be whiteness. It will be brightness, and it is whiteness, brightness, softness, purity, luster, uniqueness, and Indianness. Okay, these are the features of Kasturi cotton. Okay, then cotton, regarding cotton, it provides largest livelihood. Okay, provides livelihood about 6 million people in India. 6 million people in India, and the second largest cotton producer in the world, and the largest cotton consumer in the world. Okay, and India produces about 6 million tons of cotton every year. It is about 23% of the world cotton, and India produces about 51% of the total organic cotton production in the world. So this you have to just not to mug up, just you have an idea about this, right? And then zircon hypersonic cruise missile. This is also written as zircon, like this. Okay, zircon. Okay, zircon. Listen, zircon. It is a hypersonic cruise missile. Hypersonic means it is faster than light. Not light. It is faster than sound. So it reaches hypersonic speed more than 8 Mach. That means 8 times faster than sound. It is launched by Russia. Okay, so thank you. Your feedback. I expect your feedback. So thank you very much.